Pokemon.
He can't overcome his poor stats, though, unfortunately.
So, does he not copy the stats?
No, he copies just the type and the moves and stuff. So, like, his HP should still stay the same, I think. He's just not good. Plus, you already start a move down. Because you have to take a turn to transform. And then you only have 5 PP for all the moves that you end up getting. So you're only stuck with like a couple of turns.
Did they change that like later on?
I think they changed it so that when you put him in, he automatically transforms. But they didn't have natures and stuff. Natures or abilities. So this is going to be interesting.
It's all 5, right? Or
so what happens is you in Poke Cup you pick 6, and then you get to see your opponent's 6 at the same time, and then you pick your 3 from that. So, you know, if you see your opponent has 3 water types, then you can know, well, they're probably going to bring a water type, and then you can pick accordingly. But they can also do that just to throw you. So.
Wow.
This will be.
I know like a little bit about like the type differences, but once it gets like farther than like
water fire,
it's hard to say.
Well, right there, he had to switch because Magcargo is fire rock, which makes him 4 times weak to earthquake. But now he switched to a poison type, which is only 1 time or 2 times weak, but he's still going to take a heavy hit here. I don't know if he can survive that. Nope. That's a rough pick.
Already down.
But Susan, that Tyranitar is extremely powerful.
So is it rock weak to water?
Rock is weak to water, fighting, steel, ground, and water.
Okay.
Did I say water already? Grass. Grass is the one I forgot.
I'll have to bring up like a weakness chart while I'm playing.
Nick has one. He's got his little book somewhere. I don't know if he's got it with him or not.
That thing over there on the table.
This is gonna, yeah, it's over there on the table. This is gonna be a quick match, I think. Oof. Wow.
Oh dang! Already.
This could be a 3-mover.
Why is Earthquake so powerful?
Well, that was Rock Slide.
Oh.
But Earthquake is extremely powerful because its power rating is 100, but it's also 100% accurate. So most of the things they change with that.
What? I don't know. It seems a little.
I think it was
to me. Maybe because I'm just a noob. What? What?
Wow. So 3 moves.
Game's already over.
That one's over. That was quick.
Got
That was rough.
No hits.
That was rough. But I mean, that's what Tyranitar does. That's really what Tyranitar does.
Well, I guess I'll have to see how this next game goes.
That was a tough one.
You know how he throws him off. He's got to use the exact same Pokemon because he's gonna think like, oh no, he's gonna change it.
Well, yeah, and you can actually change in the pool rounds, but an additional rule that I always have later on is that you're not allowed to change once it gets to the knockouts, just because you have to be locked in on that, and I think it's something you have to adapt to as you go, which actually ended up being a bad thing in 2 tournaments ago because one of my friends ended up picking a Dragonite, and because of the level restrictions, he only had 1 level 50, so he actually couldn't use the Dragonite because the level restrictions cap you. So that was kind of rough.
Got him.
But he was informed beforehand. I think he was just a little nervous because he came from Chicago and was really good, and then he got to the final, and that was like the one mistake he made all night.
Dang. It sucks.
All right, rematch. See what happens here. Dugong's going to be an interesting matchup if he starts out with Tyranitar again. Okay.
Slowbro.
Slowbro's got some moves, so we'll see what can happen here.
How good is Slocking?
Slocking's Gen 3, so he's
Oh, he
not in
is?
this one.
I thought he was in this game.
Nope,
Dang.
that's all
I
right.
guess that shows how much I know.
I'm not sure what moveset he has on that Slowbro. Okay. He can only do that once, though. This will be... Alright, just again. I can't...
Another one?
He's shouting about the Quick Claw. You take that back. Held items in Gen 2 are the best.
So
Sam was declaring Gen 2 held items bad. I have a soft spot. I'm biased. Gen 2 best gen.
I've only played through Pokemon Pearl.
Okay. Gen 4's good.
I played through a little bit of Pokemon Red, but I think
It's hard to go back. It is hard to go back.
my game's battery was like fried, so that
Mhm.
every time I would come in, my save file was
Yep.
deleted. So that was really annoying.
This will be... Now, I have not actually used the Rental Dugong, which has a Rest Talk set, and that's good. Gen 2 has some pretty crazy Rest Talk sets, so I'm not sure... Okay. He's playing it, switching it up a bit. Yep.
Wow.
He's going with the weakness, even though it's rock type against the water. He is still going with it. We'll see how much damage this can do. Ooh.
Wow, barely anything.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, the rentals have relatively low stats. So even with the stab from the waterfall, that's not going to do a ton of damage. And Susan has been very powerful.
Susan's been trained.
I kind of wish we could have the audio between Sam and Nick on right now. Get some good banter.
That'll be a new.
Can add a third microphone.
Add a third mic.
They're yelling at each other over there.
You gotta have some cameras set up so you can have the player
Hey, this
cam.
is the highest tech we can get, man. Every single piece of this recording setup could have been done back in 1999.
It's like we're traveling back to the past.
I know.
Well, I have a camera, so I guess if
Can you figure out how to add that into a VCR that's recording?
I could try. I don't know.
Okay, a switch. That's interesting. He's gonna do this. I think he's gonna go back to Slowbro. He might have the. Okay. All right. He's got the immunity to poison.
Just got smaller.
The Steelix as a steel type has the immunity to poison. He's just gonna keep minimizing. This is.
Is its defense going up? Or?
No, so minimize ups. It's just like double team. Ups its evasiveness. Oof, another one hit quit. Ouch. Yeah, minimize is the same as double team basically. Ups your evasiveness. He should just self-destruct and see how much damage it can do.
Good idea.
He can use it. That's what how much damage it's gonna do. Ouch.
Wow. Wasn't even worth it.
Well, he went down with a flash, I guess. He went out on his terms.
Yeah. it
So
was
there we go.
Very uneventful.
That's just how